When my family lived in Nicaragua for a number of years, one of the frustrations that I felt was that there's just so little access and of content in other languages.
Hello, I'm Anthony High from Heralds of Hope, and I'm here today with our new marketing director, Sergio Penner. So, Sergio, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Yeah, I'm Sergio Penner, and I'm from Southern Ontario. And some of my hobbies include drawing digital art, and I love reading. But the thing that I'm most passionate about is biblical studies. And I'm very excited about thinking about ways to create tools for the church.
Ah, I see. So, what will you be doing here?
So, what I'll be doing here at Heralds of Hope is taking the content that they've already created and finding platforms and ways that we can market it, ways that it's more accessible to our audience.
So, you're going to be taking that content and finding ways to distribute that. And so, what excites you about working here at Heralds of Hope?
Good question. So, the thing that excites me is actually stems from part of my story. And when my family lived in Nicaragua for a number of years, one of the frustrations that I felt was that there's just so little access and of content in other languages. And so what Heralds of Hope does that excites me is that they make quality content that's accessible in multiple languages. And so to be part of that is super exciting to me, and to realize that like what we're doing is not just for Heralds of Hope, it's for the church. And so we're part of something bigger than just the content that we're creating.
Sure. And then yesterday we had a conversation a bit about how Heralds of Hope is serving the church. And you kind of realized afresh what that is. Like, can you explain what your thoughts were when we talked about that?
Yeah, so what I find really exciting about this concept is that if a church has a burden for a certain country, they might have people on the ground serving in that location. One of the things that we can obviously do for them is pray for them. We can give them finances. But one of the things I think is very powerful that Heralds of Hope can be that tool for them is just creating content that makes discipleship easier on the ground. Because the reality is there's just not nearly as much content available in other languages as there is in English.
Sure. So we use the term director of marketing. So in a sense, you're not marketing per se our brand, you're marketing the gospel. And we're using some of those same tools that you use for marketing, maybe for a brand, but we're using them to serve the church. We're using them as a tool for the church to reach a community who they can then bring them back into the church and establish a church plant, maybe even growing the church from the community there. So that excites you?
It does, yeah.
All right. Thank you, Sergio, for introducing yourself and for joining me today with this. And thank you for joining us as well. We're looking forward to using Sergio's talents and abilities to further the kingdom and to build the church. If you would like to know more about Heralds of Hope and how you can partner with us, look down below in the description for links to our website. And so thank you for watching.